Space Sea.
Chandrayaan-3 would be launched. From the Satish Dhawan Space Center in India, the launch vehicle would carry the spacecraft into Earth's orbit.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Plus 5 seconds.
Liftoff normal.
Here we have a majestic liftoff of LVM-3 M4 rocket carrying India's prestigious Chandrayaan-3 spacecraft.
P2 tracking.
After reaching Earth's orbit, the spacecraft would perform one or more orbital maneuvers to gain the necessary velocity to travel to the Moon. This involves firing the spacecraft's engines at precise times and angles to enter a trajectory that intersects with the Moon's orbit. Upon reaching the Moon's vicinity, the spacecraft would need to perform a critical maneuver to enter lunar orbit. This involves precisely slowing down and positioning the spacecraft to hope captured by the Moon's gravity. Depending on the mission's objectives, Chandrayaan-3 might carry a lander or a rover, similar to Chandrayaan-2. The lander would separate from the orbiter and descend to the lunar surface. This phase involves controlled propulsion and guidance to ensure a safe landing. Spacecraft separation. S-200 separation. PLF separation. L-110 separation and C-5 ignition. C-25 shut off. Satellite separation. Landing.
के बाद लैंडर अगेन लगभग 20 से 22 सेकंड लैंडर पूरी तरह से उसी को ही फॉलो कर रहा है.
Confirmation of the safety of the landing site.
लैंडर मॉड्यूल.
People are applauding. Let us all wait to hear from the Secretary Department of Space and Chairman Isro, Shri S. Somnath.
If there's a rover, it would deploy from the lander and explore the lunar surface, conducting experiments and collecting data The lander and rover may have specific scientific instruments to study the moon's geology, chemistry, and environment. Data collected by the lander and rover would be transmitted back to Earth through the orbiter, which remains in lunar orbit. The orbiter acts as a relay station for communication. Mission duration would vary depending on its objectives and design. Some lunar missions last for 2 weeks, while it continue for 14 days. Chandrayaan 3 would have a specific scientific objectives, such as studying the moon's water ice, geological features, or its history. These objectives would guide the instruments and experiments carried on board. Finale Vikram lander and Pragyan rover going to take a long sleep.